what would you like to see included in the federal budget?
Definitely not military spending. I would like to see reparations for Indigenous folks. I would like to see a commitment to land back. I would like to see commitments to climate change policy and expansion of healthcare to include, well, I know this is being worked on dental care, but mental health, access to gender-affirming surgeries for trans folks. Yeah, just lots of things.
I want the capital gains rate to stay the same. I'm not really in favor of the dental thing that the NDP are proposing. I know it's hard, but I think the poor have other ways to get those benefits.
My biggest complaint would be healthcare. I think we have a shortage of doctors, we have a shortage of supplies to hospitals, we have a shortage of so many things about healthcare, just seeing specialists. So I don't think I'm not even focusing about what's going on with COVID, but I think even pre-COVID we had such a shortage and such a, malnourished healthcare system.
I would like to see pretty much everything, every policy, every bill that's passed done through the lens of the environment. Make whether it's economics, whether it's education, whether it's transportation, foreign affairs, you name it. It should be done through the lens of environmental issues.
All of the above. So with the new alliance with the NDP, because since I'm retired now and able to express my political opinions, my heart is with the more the socialist policies and spending. So definitely pharmacare and dental care that they've suggested. But I'm also very much behind building up our military. I'm all about being peaceful, but apparently. The last month has shown us that we have to build up our defense to defend democracy and world peace. So I'm all about more defense spending and more on healthcare and pharmacare, dental, especially to support our more vulnerable citizens.
Student loan debt is a serious issue for people my age. It's a debt that a lot of us carry for decades. Myself included. I've been carrying mine for over 14 years. And if that could be assisted, it would be appreciated by a lot of people.
Well, an increase for seniors for sure. And lower taxes.
Discussions about immigration and support and funding for new Canadian families.
I'd like to see something for at least the working crowd, the lower class working crowd like myself that's not making a big lot of money. Something stable for the future.
I'd like to see the fuel gas lowered, and I'm going to say I'd like to see more jobs created.
In the next federal budget, I would really love to see more money go to the homeless people, to the people here in Victoria. It's horrible here. The federal government needs to step up and take care of the people here, because there are so many people here who are A, homeless, B, addicts. It's not nice. And I think the federal government should step up and fix them. Do something about it.
Seniors seem to be taking a back seat a lot in budgets and money. So I think they should be looking at because I'm a senior, I'm 75 now, and they take a look at the seniors and say, hey, we need to support these guys a little more, give them a little more money so that they don't have to, go to the bank and go, oh, I got to go to the food bank. Why? Because, the budget should be paying more attention to the seniors, and there's another issue about getting people off the streets.
I guess I would like to see the standardized living wage. I know they've talked about it. I know nothing serious has been presented, but I would like to see that. That's across the board. And I would like to see the freaking rich get taxed and the poor be left alone, so that we got a little bit better of an even playing field for people, so that everyone can take care of their business and their loved ones and each other and themselves, right?
I guess I'd like to see the carbon tax scrapped. I'm not saying that we shouldn't look after the environment, but I think there's a lot better ways than taxing carbon. I don't think that's spending money isn't going to save the environment, or making Canadians spend money isn't going to save the environment. It's people still haven't changed the way they act with vehicles or anything of that sort. It's just a money grab, in my opinion.
I really support pharmacare. That's something that's really important to me because our universal health care doesn't involve it. So that's something that I would really like to see.
In the next federal budget, I would like to see more money to healthcare. I think it's incredibly important to support our healthcare workers during this time. I know that healthcare is a provincial responsibility, but of course we get federal transfers from the federal government. I do not want to see privatization occur, which we're now seeing in the budgets of other provinces. So I think the federal budget needs to be aware of that.
That's really hard. I mean, I would like to see more concrete issues on climate change. If you're going to do that, you know, the Liberal government keeps promising, oh, climate change, but I haven't seen any practical application of that. So I'd like to see money put there saying we are going to put in this many chargers, we are going to, you know, subsidize electric vehicles to get them out there.
You know what, I'd like to see the people, the older people, get a little bit more help with paying their bills, like paying heat. It's not right that a 90-year-old get a $600 heating bill. That's just, you know, or live in their apartment all, you know, snuggled up.
Yeah, no,
I'd
you're
like to
right.
see a little bit more help in that direction.
Gee, free transit would be nice. More support for people who can't afford to live, because like living in Toronto is very expensive. So anything that can help families, I think, is something that's probably good. Yeah. So any help that people can get, I think people should be able to get.